Are you ready?
Welcome back, my escape patrons, and the Battle of Hoenn Pokemon competition is coming up soon. Signups are going to be on the 15th, so just like I did with the Fairy Face-Off, I wanted to go through and show you guys the team I'm going to be using, and in the comments, leave the team you're going to be using below. If you want to sign up on the 15th, go to Pokémon Global Link, make sure you have your account, and it has to be with a copy of Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. The rules are you can only use Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Hoenn Dex Pokemon. So if you just type that in on Google, you'll find the Cerebri, and you can just scroll through and see what you can have and build your team. And that's pretty much how I did mine. And basic single rules, it's going to be 3-on-3, so you bring in a team of 6, then it's going to be 3-on-3. It's going to be a fun little competition, so let's go ahead and jump into my team. So for starters, I'm going to be bringing Breloom. As soon as I heard about this competition, I started building a team in my head. And the first thing that came to my mind was my Breloom. I'm like, I just finished breeding it, it's going to be really good. And on top of it, I was looking at the Hoenn Dex, and it's a good amount of water Pokemon. It's a good amount of grass. So those are the two big things I'm concerned about. But that's okay. So Breloom's going to be here to stop the stuff like the Swamperts. I'm expecting some Rain Dance teams and stuff like that. So I have Choice Scarf Technician with Bullet Seed, Match Punch, Spore to put them asleep 100% of the time, and Leech Seed. So he's going to be he's going to be one of those teammates that you kind of have to think of the situation, but I could put a Pokemon to sleep, then I can switch out and attack it, or I can Leech Seed, switch out, or I can Bullet Seed, just straight on Bullet Seed, go with that Technician boost, which is going to make Breloom a great member of my team. The next Pokemon I'm using is Sableye. Leftovers Prankster Sableye is still a thing, and it is part of the Hoenn Dex. So I'm going to be running Will-O-Wisp, Recover, Foul Play, and Protect. Pretty much what I was looking when I went through the Hoenn Dex is there's a lot of physical attackers. And then I was thinking, okay, this isn't a Smogon one. You know, Smogon, I won't be having to worry about Blaziken, Salamence, maybe not even Metagross. But those are 3 strong, very strong competitors on teams, and they're all physicals. I mean, and so Will-O-Wisp hurts 2 out of the 3. It will not hurt Blaziken, but I have a different strategy for Blaziken. So Will-O-Wisp Recover, it's just a simple stall, and this is pretty much going to be more of a stall switch out into, but it's definitely going to be able to help the team work its way through. The next one is Crawdaunt. I've had a Crawdaunt for a long time, and I just have not had a chance to use it. Chris actually bred this Crawdaunt. He gave me, Austin, and himself. We all got Crawdaunts after Mr. Bagels in Shady's Storm Silver Egglock after we saw Mr. Bagels. So I have a Mr. Bagels. I think Chris has Claudia, and I don't know if Austin has Bagels. No, Chris has Bagels and Claudia. And Austin has, I believe he might have a Claudia for himself. But it's cool. So I'm going to be running Life Orb, Adaptability, Dragon Dance, Knockoff, Aqua Jet. And I'm positive the last move is Crabhammer. Could be wrong, though. Not surprise me if I'm wrong. I forgot to check this one's moveset, but I was almost positive. It's either that or Waterfall, either way. But Aqua Jet with Life Orb and Adaptability, I looked that up, and it's an automatic one-hit KO on a Mega Blaziken. So I'm not worried about Mega Blaziken. Crawdaunt's Aqua Jet will take that thing out. The next teammate we have is Salamence. Now I'm going to be running Intimidate Salamence because Moxie I would have liked to use, but I could not get my hands on one, and I start going through my boxes, and I had a 4IV Bagon with Dragon Dance already, and it would have Intimidate. So I'm like, you know, I'll give up Moxie for Intimidate for a little bit less of a search. Because if I didn't, I was going to have to search. And so I'm running Salamence with Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Double Edge, and Dragon Claw. I want Double Edge because it will turn into a Flying type move, and that's going to be a 120 Flying type move. So stuff like any grass types that come out, it's not going to be able to touch my Salamence. Earthquake will be great for Metagross, or any other things that really think they can stop us. Double Edge will be able to stomp out the Sceptiles and Mega Sceptiles. And so that's going to be a really good member. The next teammate I have is Alakazam. Now, I've had this Alakazam. I actually won this one from Austin's. He had a little giveaway thing, and it was so ironic. He was like, he texted me, he's like, you'll never believe who won. And I ended up winning that. It was the coolest thing. So I have a 6 IV Alakazam that he bred for me, which is really cool. So I'm going to be bringing that thing out. I was going to use the Frostlass, but then I started thinking, Alakazam's a lot faster, and it's going to be able to do the job just as well, if not better. So I'm going to be running Focus Sash with Focus Blast, Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and Shadow Ball. My whole plan for him is he's going to be able to outspeed a majority of the opponent's team. So after he outspeeds, should be able to get off a good hit. And then if they hurt me, take me down to Focus Sash, hit them, knock them out, be able to hit the next guy, and get some damage off. So he's going to either be the revenge killer or something. He's going to be something to be able to stop their sweepers. And my final teammate is Manectric. I traded for this Manectric a long time ago, and it's really cool because it's shiny. I got it off a showdown. It was really cool. A guy gave it to me in a trade. But this is just like my basic Manectric. Lightning Rod, Volt Switch, Hidden Power, Ice, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt. And the reason why I want to use it, Lightning Rod is going to be great. 2 Megas, I mean, they probably will never be used at the same time, but if I see a lot of electric types, I don't have too many resistances. So having a Lightning Rod Pokemon will be able to just sweep, grab that electric type move, eat it up, and then move around. So he could be a very tactical. I don't even have to Mega Evolve, but the Mega Evolve is there in case I need it. And so this is my team for the upcoming battle competition. In the description below, go ahead and tell me your team again. And I hope you all enjoy and hope to see you all during the competition. See you all then.